Okay, you beautiful residents of the Owl House, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck, and if it's one thing that y'all are going to have consistently around here, it is terribly bad lighting. And I've got one bright light over there, I've got one bright light over there, I've got another bright light up there, and another one right there. You would think that I would just take one of the lights out, but unfortunately, I know that those two bright lights right there like to dim throughout the recording of the reactions. So I leave them on, and then by the end of the reaction, then it's too dark. So I apologize for the lighting, but we are not exactly the most professional around here. We run off of 0 scripts. We watch it, and you get whatever I say that comes out of my mouth and all that stuff, whether I'm right, wrong, indifferent, or whatever. But you know, hey, it is what it is. That's what you get around here. And my hair is looking all jacked up in this little hat here. For some reason I lost my other hat in between recordings, so yeah, I had to switch hats real fast because I don't know what happened to my Ninja Turtles hat, and I'm still looking for it. But you know what, I just got done watching Genlock Season 1, Episode 3, and I cranked the truck up, made sure it didn't get too hot in here, and then I turned it back off because that noise would be incredibly loud. And we are about to watch Season 2, Episode 2 of the Owl House. And one thing I could say about Episode 1, I did expect there to be something bigger happening in that episode, and nothing really extraordinarily big did happen, but I was pleasantly surprised by how happy I was about that after I was done with it and done recording the reaction and all that stuff. Because I expected something big, but it was a good, episode. And it was, it's hard to put into words right now. Usually I'm not at a loss of words, but it's just, it was a good episode, good start for Season 2, and it started where, Season 1 started, with her saying, take this, sucker, and that was a good thing. It shows us where Luce is right now and stuff like that, and she come to the realization, thanks to Ida, that, hey, I'm not the cause of everything that's wrong. So it was a good start to the season because of that. So yeah, bring my water a little bit closer over here so that I can get a hold of it, and let's do this. Oh, really fast, 20 seconds. Just give me 20 more seconds. Thanks to being in the truck, I do got the tablet here, and I do know that Amity is in this episode, and I am presuming that is her mother in the background. Whether that's her dad, I don't know. We'll find out in about 3, 2, 1, and play. Blight Industries. Okay.
This is my husband, Alador Blight, the greatest abomination creator of the era. My name is Odalia, and as an oracle, I predict you'll love what
okay, so we got an oracle, an abomination creator. Okay. Cool beans.
The Abomaton Soldier. How will I ever escape?
Oh, that's how you will escape. Yes, I love it.
Of course. You just lost us a lot of money. What's with you lately?
She's got friends. And she was trying to protect her friend's picture. Intro. Skip. Escaping expulsion. Okay.
Light in the darkness. Ooh. Okay.
Lilith, you're growing on me quite a bit.
We'll learn something new.
Are we about to encounter a never-before-seen glyph?
That's really good. Let's see how you're doing, Ida. I don't think that's such a good...
Double glyph combo, go!
Oh, I thought it was going to work.
Dang, I was hoping for more of an ice blast situation.
I know you're impatient to get your powers back, but try to master the basics before you start experimenting.
Oh, no, that's boring. Experiment.
Trade is a-coming! For basics are so basic.
I know, right?
Powerful again. We're gonna have to start thinking outside the box.
Yeah, I'll deal with it. No one ever said power came with responsibility.
Okay, that's a Spider-Man joke for all you folks out there who understand that one. Wow.
Luce, you're okay.
Whoa, guys! Did
Yeah.
I miss a birthday or something?
Yeah.
Which puberty?
I can't think.
I was
you
about
guys
to say,
enough
your
about
voice
me
changed like
before
that.
That's cool. I just...
After everything
Still
that's
blushing,
happened,
huh?
I'm just happy to return to some sense of normalcy.
You can't just barge in here.
The PCA has decided.
You know, I might end up liking her husband. All he was doing was sitting there trying to play with the tail on
I mean expelled.
Principal's head.
Take this as a lesson, Mittens. A blight always upholds their end of the deal. I'm appalled that you're not in class right now. What are you thinking? Right,
You're the
sorry.
one who put her... Oh my gosh. You're the one that called her into the principal's office.
Your human language is hard to understand, but I think I see your point. If you're interested in talking things through...
Okay, I'm calling it right now. Her husband is an abomination.
Gus chomp. That's right. We'll get back in the hex eye or die trying.
No one's dying.
No, that attitude.
Yes, well, when that doesn't work, you know where to find us.
Oh, Lilith is going to become the star pupil. Oh, that's scary.
Maybe if you just learn the basics.
Oh gosh, Principal Bump. You miss him.
She seemed open to talking things through. No.
She's
Lucy,
not.
I don't have to do that. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Ida, what the heck is that supposed to be?
I call it the super glyph.
More like a...
It didn't blow up.
Is it supposed to do that?
Well, it is a bit of a killer glyph. And Obama Butler. Okay.
This place smells a lot
Hey!
like the Owl House.
Chip and Mrs. Potts. Abomination thing. Okay. There's some references in this episode, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
I'm here to appeal to your hearts, Blight.
Nah, I'm probably wrong on him being an abomination himself.
We have a rather important presentation tonight showing off some new products. Found a replacement? Did anyone come to the house today?
To make sure you're getting a top-notch education, see you at First Life for a test on the,
Hey!
common swamp toad.
Amphibia! Oh my freaking goodness, the references in this episode.
Hey, Willow,
Okay, whatever. Just let her sneak out and have fun.
Ed, you're helping.
Yeah.
Of course.
They just want to see the mischief happen. That's all they care about.
The Abomaton 2.0 is the perfect soldier. It won't rest until its enemy is completely eliminated.
Really?
You're a big boy, aren't ya? Okay, at least it can't get me up here.
Of course it can go up there. Ho ho! Hey, yeah, you just made yourself a sword. And now it's broke. Whoa!
Hey! Stay away from my loot!
Really?
Actually, I'd like to try an experiment.
So much.
Ooh!
Luce, are you okay?
Wow.
Look out!
And Luce is now blushing.
They make me think about the kind of person I really want to be.
Woo! Haha.
What do you want? Let my friends back into Hexside.
What are you complaining about? Did your eyes color just change?
I'll make sure they can't.
Dahlia,
I'm
you
just
made a
seeing
deal
things.
with your daughter,
Never mind.
And a blight always upholds their end of the deal. Besides, she's getting stronger. Strong enough to become a Covenant someday.
Wise words, dear.
Me, Lilith, helps organize the commands. So you can combine and specify what you want to do.
Yeah, okay.
Time. So with the right combo, you can cast any spell.
Maybe the reason Luce hasn't found any more glyphs is because there aren't any more.
Really?
We better start
Maybe
with
there
some
aren't.
combinations.
Or maybe there are.
Hey, Luce, we actually learned something new, too.
Yeah. What about her? Yes.
Credit for everyone.
The Emperor will be buying every one of your abomatons and will personally fund research into making them stronger.
That's great news. We're honored to have.
You should be. Emperor Belos doesn't take kindly to citizens making a private army.
Huh. Interesting little ending. So there are people, obviously, the Emperor. There is somebody that Amity's mother and father will bow down to and that they're scared of. And I understand that they're doing private security, but at the same time, it's interesting that the Golden Guard said that he doesn't look well on people who are creating their own private armies. So maybe there's something to that. Maybe they're going to turn coat and kind of creating their own sort of thing. Maybe they're going to change their, maybe Amity's mother is going to make a change for the better like Amity did. Geez, I wish I could figure out why my hair keeps, whatever. I told y'all at the beginning, I don't run off scripts around here. So yeah, in the middle of the reaction, I took my hat off and situated it and all that stuff. So yeah, it's just, maybe she'll change. I doubt it though. That's one thing I don't want to happen is her mother changes, because it's a little unbelievable for everybody to be making changes and stuff like that. So I wouldn't want that. But of course, now we got, Luce blushing and Amity blushing. So we obviously know where this is going. And at least they're building up to it, as opposed to just shoving it in there as if, oh, this is what it is, No, they're building up to it and creating a story around it and creating a relationship around it. And it is just better to do it that way. I understand representation, for the representation's sake. But at the same time, if you're just doing it for the representation's sake without building a story around it, I mean, I want there to be a good story if there's going to be something like that in there. So I mean, why not have good story with representation? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So, yeah, I wish I had more to say. I know good and well I'm going to think of more to say anyway, because I always do. And it's just, okay, obviously they're still in school. Oh my goodness, how can I forget the simple fact that Lilith and Owly is obviously growing on me. Amity, oh my gosh, so many things happened in this episode. I'm so surprised that I was like at a loss of words. Amity sat there and stood up to her mom, crushed the amulet where she was talking to her through the little thing. And Mittens is, her mom is calling her Mittens, not just her brother and sister. And her brother and sister were just calling her Mittens just to poke fun at her. But her mother calls her that just as a control issue. Oh my goodness, she stood up to her. There was reference after reference. We had Amphibia, we had Spider-Man, because with great power comes great responsibility. We had Beauty and the Beast, Chip, and Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast were technically in this. That is an awesome reference, and creepy as well with the abomination form of them. Holy crap. And I'm not sure about her husband yet, you know, Amity's mom's husband. I like him, but at the same time, I'm not quite sure about him. There's a lot going on there that I'm not sure about. So, yeah, and they're obviously back in school because blah, 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 you know, a blight always keeps their deals and stuff like that. So that's going to come back into play as well later on, with a blight always honors their deal. So I like that aspect. We got a lot of foreshadowing going on. Lilith and Owlie, their relationship's developing. Edith isn't like the big bad witch that she used to be. She is now having to follow rules. She's having to learn the basics and all that stuff. So we are figuring out, I think there's still going to be some more glyphs out there, but for the most part, we got 4 major glyphs. And I think we got that. I think that maybe we don't have no more glyphs. I'm not 100% sure on that. But we got combinations of glyphs now, so that's a good thing. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and just pass it off to y'all because I've got to crank this truck up. I can feel me starting to sweat, and I know with it being summertime, y'all don't want to see me sweating back here and all that stuff, because I can definitely tell that I'm starting to glisten a little, and that's not a good thing. So I definitely want to crank the truck up, get it nice and cool in here, nice and cold and comfy, and just, then I can stop the truck once it's nice and comfortable in here again and watch something else. So with that said, hit that like, tickle to subscribe, don't be texting and driving, and as Mr. Rogers always says,
and I like you as you are, I do.